Dude, you're not gonna believe this. I got them all.
All of them?
I got all of them.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put that baby in!
This is going to be so sweet.
Well. So, you really did get them.
Hell yeah, this is gonna be so sick!
I see you're already at the tutorial. This game was the first of the 4 in the series, and was a huge part of my childhood growing up. It had a pretty awesome tutorial too, teaching you all about the controls and mechanics of the first entry.
Try again. Blocking is a defensive weapon, son. Try again.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know. That was kind of annoying, man.
Maybe you're just too impatient.
I don't need a tutorial. Just get me in the game, man.
Yeah, but we have to pick a mode first, dumbass. Look at what we have. We got City Circuit, which is basically a My Career, where you create your own street baller and take on the world. Or you could play Hold the Court, where you take on the challenge to set winning streaks, which unlock all sorts of rewards.
Alright, let's play Hold the Court.
No time for the ID. Let's just say D.
D.
And you already lost a tip.
Booyah! Blocked and dunked on!
Get back on D.
I was trying!
This gameplay is pretty simple but fun. I like how fast the movement is. The animations do not feel stiff or floaty when you block or move. It has that great PS2 era charm that is really missing from a lot of games today.
I can't stop these idiots.
You have no defense and you're shooting wildly. You have to get open and watch for the opponents. Sometimes they love to sit in the paint and wait for you to chuck a mid-ranger or a three-pointer. Some of the most fun in this game is really abusing those alley-oops when available into stalling with your trick moves.
God, this AI is insane. They already have Game Breaker.
The Game Breaker was so simple in NBA Street 1. It's an instant bucket and it deducts your score by 1 after.
Holy shit, I'm getting creamed!
What the fuck was that?
I quit! Screw this game, man!
Well, let's see circuit mode. This is the main mode, where you could take an NBA team around the world to beat the best ball players. It was simple but fun, because you could play with some of the GOATs of the all-time, like the 2000s Laker with Kobe and Shaq, and all those other names like Allen Iverson, White Chocolate, and the rest.
Nice move. They didn't know what hit them. Let's go. That's dang.
That is how you do it. Now we can take an NBA player and add them to your team, or use development points, but MJ was the best choice, so gotta pick him right away. I then went in to create a player, and this is where you make your star, no limits. Make who you want, how you want. Something NBA 2K left behind long ago. I put most of my points into handles, quickness, and 3-point, but I had so many points I even put up my steals and dunks, because why not? Now I went into making my character and I didn't want to be some bald ass Derek Fisher, so I changed it up. Made your everyday YMCA basketball player.
D.
This was pretty groundbreaking at the time, as there really was not a game like this. You had your NBA 2Ks and up-and-coming lives, but nothing as arcadey and fun as this. The court gave you that authentic street ball feel along with the old school hip hop music in the background that really got you in the mood to play ball.
Hey, we don't got long. Put in NBA Street 2.
Oh man, this is my favorite one.
Now who got game when it comes to this basketball? Facing other opponents that's over 6 feet tall. Can you shoot a three-pointer? Can you do the finger roll?
NBA Street 2 released in 2003. What a year too. We had Silent Hill 3, Tony Hawk Underground 1, Max Payne 2, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, Knights of the Old Republic, Simpsons Hit and Run, True Crime Streets of LA. We really had such an insane year that makes me feel nostalgic and kind of upset at the same time, because the 2000s really had golden years and start of franchises that are still used today.
Yeah, we get it. Millennial crap.
Yeah, man, there's still good games. You're just too deep into your own past.
Come on, I never said there wasn't good games, but are we really ever getting games like NBA Street 2 again?
Yeah, dummy. Remember NBA Playgrounds?
God, I
just want to strangle your ass to...
Like I said, we are never seeing a game like this again, and damn it, it hurts. This intro was everything that stylized basketball in the 2000s, a lot of it thanks to Allen Iverson. Then you get to the main menu music.
Whoa, man, that's iconic.
Takes me back to better days. And the menu was simple. You had Play It, which was a simple, quick game. Then you had My Team, which was once again My Career, but even better than NBA Streets 1's My Career. We had Rewards, which showed you what you can unlock with reward points, and it's Street Legends to NBA Legends like Rick Barry to MJ to Magic, Jerry, Larry, and you had your courts you can unlock too.
Let's get to Street School first.
Street School once again taught you the game like the first in the series, but it was even better than before. It was cool hearing Stretch Monroe giving out tips and speaking in the school, but once you learned about the game, it was time to play, and when going to play it, you had a quick pickup game. NBA Challengers was like Hold the Court, and Be a Legend, where you played through a My Career story. You had to pick some local ballers to play on your team, and I went with a simple team.
How's my afro? Oh man, that looks sweet.
Holy crap, they are quick!
Why the hell did you shoot that?
I'm panicking!
The game was way harder than the last NBA Street. It's the hardest in the series, in my opinion, because there was not a lot of cheese. You had to pick a good placement, and with how low your stats are, you had to pass the ball around a lot. The game was honestly the best of both worlds for casual and competitive play, and what makes this game different from the rest is their take on Game Breaker. You can pause your Game Breaker and save it, or save up for Game Breaker 2, or even cancel the opponent's Game Breaker with yours.
I can't believe you lost.
25 dev points? That's it?
The game was a grind, but it was nothing annoying like NBA 2K where it feels like a job. Also, the courts in this game are even better along with the graphics. They seriously upgraded the game in every way. The courts are even more representative of that era of street ball, and the dribble trick moves felt even better to do. This game also had one of the best soundtracks of all time. You had Just Blaze, Nate Dogg's Get Up. You had MC Lyte Ride With Me, Nelly Not In My House, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, Black Sheep to the Lords of the Underground, Chief Rock all the way to Dilated People, and of course Eric Sermon and Redman's React. This soundtrack was amazing, though not as good as, Def Jam Fight for New York. It's up there on a legendary list of video game soundtracks.
It's time, boys. It's time for NBA Street Volume 3.
You are Carmelo before he hit the NBA. You are Baron before what he is today. You are Vince before he was VC. You are whoever you want to be. You gotta go where others have only dreamed.
2005, another amazing year of gaming. This intro was the best of all. It showed who your created character was going to be, whoever he wanted to be, and it showed such a cinematic intro of all the NBA legends, even the Beastie Boys. The startup and the Baron Davis iconic cover with MJ dunking in the background, just amazing art. Feels like a long forgotten thing in gaming today, where art covers are as lazy as movie posters today, giving that cheap phony MCU Star Wars poster design. NBA Street Volume 3 soundtrack is also legendary, if not on the same level or even better than NBA Street 2. You had MC Light's Roughneck, Ali Vegas I Am Street, Shell's Ladies and Gentlemen to 24K featuring Elephant Man's Move Out remix, Me, Myself and I by De La Soul, and House of Pain's Jump Around to my favorite song of the NBA Street series, An Open Letter to New York City by the Beastie Boys. Just a fucking amazing soundtrack. Another thing that makes NBA Street Volume 3 so good is the GameCube version that introduces Nintendo characters. You could play as Mario, Luigi, and Peach. And I don't think we will ever see things like this happen anymore due to greed and no care in the joy of art and gaming today. The game was a blast because it was different from the other two. You were floaty, the blocking was not as good, but it had purpose. The main point of NBA Street Volume 3 is the trick moves. They're so powerful and dominant and fun to use. You had level 1 trick moves to level 2 and level 3, and it was really fun to use. The AI would always double team you if you went crazy on the trick moves, and it couldn't leave your teammates open for a 3-pointer or even open dunk or alley-oop. It also reinvented the wheel and changed up game breakers in Volume 3. No longer could you cancel a game breaker or save it. You now had this crazy SXX tricky-like game breaker where you could do a 3-team mid-air trick moves into a last dunk, but you can do the dunk whenever. But it's best you rack up trick moves or high levels or easy animations to get that meter to +4. Not only does it give you 4 points, it deducts points like the previous in the series. But the dunk also gives you this cool logo cursive style to your players, be it a logo of a crown or the player's nickname or name. I wish they left in NBA Street 2's game breaker mechanics. Though, because canceling out or saving your game breaker was pretty cool and made the game challenging in some aspects. The rewards is another thing that came back. It had your NBA legends like Isaiah Thomas, Pistol Pete, Kareem, Abdul-Jabbar, along with street legends you can unlock like Stretch, Monroe, Biggie Littles, Tekashi, or should I say Takeshi, and Courts. The Courts are my favorite in the series because it was so stylized along with the authenticity of it. You had your Rucker Park to Venice Beach to Dykeman Park and the Nintendo Court, of course. Best part is it was all unlocked using SP, which you gained from anything you played in the game. Not only did the game introduce some new things and new ways to play, it introduced the most iconic mode in sports history, the dunk contest.
Luigi! First up, come on. You better get so Come on now, come on.
Holy crap, how do you do this?
You gotta time it.
Crap, I ran out of time!
Let me try.
Luigi's got the tools, and he's got the skills to go with them.
I did it!
Not bad, not bad at all.
LBJ, LeBron James with the power shot.
What the hell was that? Lapuki dunked on you, dude.
Oh yeah? Watch this!
Hold on. Before you do that, did you sign a waiver? Sign off or something? Because, I mean, oh man, I'm just...
25, not bad. And over that prop.
Oh man, you are speaking the universe universal language of dunk.
That dunk was ass! They are cheating me!
Come on, man, you have to get a little creative in this dunk contest.
You dunk. One way or another, we're gonna be bugging after this. Right. Don't worry about it. Next time.
Screw this.
The dunk contest was legendary. We played non-stop as kids, and the creative ways you can bounce or throw the ball off the backboard is honestly so fun. This and NBA Live 05 had the most fun dunk contests, unlike NBA 2K's awful dunk contests that they refused to change or make better for years. Till this day even. In this street game, you can once again create your baller and take them through a career, and it's the best version of my career hands down. The creation suite is the best. You had many hairstyles, many clothing options, all with no VC. Can you imagine there was a time when you didn't need VC to have fun?
What's wrong with NBA? 2K's my career. VC's not a big deal. You just pay a little so you're not complete cheeks in the beginning.
No.
That's how they get you.
That is the machine manipulating your ass into buying VC. It all started from that dumb Jay-Z 2K13 game that introduced VC.
It's not that bad, man. How much VC do you need to even max your character out?
Over $100. And you're not even maxed out. There's a limit depending on each NBA 2K where it stops you around 85 overall, but it's never giving you a 99 with VC. You then have to grind to get your bonus stats. Did I mention they don't even let you become a all-around god like older 2K games anymore?
Okay, but you don't have to buy VC. Just grind the VC without paying.
You're talking like a bug man.
That is also a goy tactic, by the way. They implement more manipulation, and if you don't want to pay for VC, you can grind. Grind
Forever.
It turns into a second job without the fun. Playing seasons of 2K without missing games just for you not even to be maxed out. Don't forget they have algorithms to rubber band you in my career to prevent you from going all out or your team winning because they want your wallet.
The boys want your money.
This sounds schizo.
Maybe I am a little schizo, but at least I'm not trapped in the feeder system. You can continue to waste your hours grinding some all-star archetype that won't even be as good as a top 10 NBA player. I'll stick to my old sports games that were made with love and joy. Anyways, Street Challenge is the proving ground for your new baller. You get 10 weeks to build your rep through pickup games, tournaments, and dunk contests, and of course NBA Street League games to become a legend. And it's honestly the best my career of the series. There's many challenges and tournaments you can do, which in return you can pick ballers from the other team if you defeat them. This is your personal cozy Build-A-Bear machine for basketball. You only can play one game a day, so you have to start picking wisely when you get good and build up a Monstars type of team. I went from rookie to overpowered and it felt like a huge game changer. This was fucking awesome. I had a team of Paul Pierce, Latrell Sprewell, Kurt Heinrich, Jason White Chocolate, Steve Francis, all the way to Baron Davis. I was addicted to my career once again. It was honestly hard to stop playing. One of the best new things in Volume 3 is the narration introduction to the parks.
And post up between the gaps in the pavement. Hard work is how we bring it after the timeout. Undiscovered diaper dandies and old school layup kings both flourish in our nest. Kids turn talented athletes in their own world of summertime shooting drills and buzzer beater thrills in the paint. Sam Cassell is a summertime legend, almost impossible to take one-on-one, so the young boys feel inspired to play good D. And the fans check us up close next to the sidelines, cause you don't want to miss the next poster.
This really immersed you into the street ball parks, the city, the atmosphere. It felt like I was hearing some old ass man sitting on a park bench telling me the history.
Yeah, but the worst thing is the commentator.
You didn't like Babito Garcia?
It became way too obnoxious in Volume 3. It was annoying hearing him yell and shout out quips.
I don't know, dude. I love the energy. I mean, all we have today is Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, Doris Burke for NBA 2K.
Don't forget Gundy and Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson. all with their annoying ass NBA 2K lines. Holy shit, it blows ass. I mute the audio every time I used to boot up NBA 2K.
Fair point.
Bobbito felt like a good friend. He brought the colors and park alive with his commentary. At times, it does get a bit annoying, but it really was the best sport commentator we had since 2003.
Man, that was fun.
Yeah, man. Nothing beats a good old 2000 sports game.
Dude, we forgot to get NBA Street home court.
Nah, we didn't forget. Let's pretend that game never existed. But man, after playing those games, those really were some of the best games of their times. NBA Street Series aged like fine wine and feels like a long gone piece of art in today's gaming industry, where every sports game wants to drip feed you your dopamine with money. NBA Street was what got me into basketball at the time, and one of the reasons I say video games are art, because in a world filled with photorealism, simulation,
$1 billion My Team Corporation slop.
comes a old game that needs nothing of that. It was New York, Chicago, Florida, and all of street ball love put together in a love letter to not just New York, not just gamers. It was a love letter to basketball fans.